When we first moved to Columbus, we had tried out a couple different churches, but none of them really felt like home to us. And so we kind of took a break for a little bit. We were watching some different churches online, and then we always passed by High Street right here, off the highway. We decided, why don't we just try it? Let's just see how it goes. And from the first moment that we walked in and sat down, it just immediately felt like home to us.
One day we were driving by and I was already thinking, we'll try that church out at some point in time and get around to it. And my daughter looked up and said, "Daddy, that church right there at the big cross, can we go there sometime?" I was like, well, I guess that just kind of confirmed that. So we stopped by, and it was such a warm, loving family environment that I just honestly fell in love from the first week that we were here.
After service, we had so many people that have been established in the church for quite a while come up to us, introduce themselves, and just really know what the value is of the church and that the pastor preaches right on sound doctrine. I just love that a family of 5 now, we have 2 boys and 1 little girl. We're able to see by example what Pastor Menas has done for him and his family and live by example.
We first heard about the church from Mary Hamilton's dad. Came door to door and showed up on her doorstep. And I had grown up in church and just hadn't really found a home here in Columbus.
As we got more and more involved and joined the church, really had a community, I really realized how much God worked in our lives and just how much I needed the church and I needed the church family and how much we got being involved here.
So I've been going to church here now for over 40 years. This is just a wonderful place, for me to learn how to serve God, with all of my heart, with my family. It's just reminded me how much God has been so good to me. Whatever things I've been through, my hard times.
Brother Rogers, unknowingly to me, he came over, fixed my roof, and it was to my surprise. So I asked him, "How much is the job?" And he goes, "Don't worry about it. I took care of it, and it was free." So that was like 4 weeks after I had been in church, and that kind of really opened my eyes to the type of people that are at this church. So that made me really determine this is the place that I want to be.
My favorite part is worship for sure. That is where I feel God really speak to me. I love singing, I love music so much every day in my life, and our worship team is the absolute best.
When we decided to go to a small group before church, it was so nice to just meet people on a one-to-one level, get to know them, and know when we go into service, we can enjoy ourselves while we're there. So it's just been so nice to be able to grow with each other, and then outside of church, doing different activities, go to July 4th fireworks, and just have that connection with our small group to where we're able to grow with our family, with others.
I love that children are so welcome, but we also have such a great ministry where our boys are learning so much in class, and we'll ask them what they've learned, and they can tell us every little detail of what their teacher taught them in class, which is just amazing to watch them, 3 and 2 years old, know so much and want to learn. They run into class and don't even tell us bye, and that just makes my heart so happy. You can't ask for anything more to see your children love going to church.
My favorite thing has been, believe it or not, the people. I'm not a people person at all. I don't make friends easily, but I so love our friends that we've made here. I love our church family. It's been absolutely amazing.
This church has provided, a wonderful service for the deaf, the interpreters. I'm just happy that this church has been, with the wonderful preaching. It has helped me learn so much about God and His blessings. It's just been so good.
I can't just explain the gratitude that I have for God and also the people of this church to know that we live in a church family, that we can grow spiritually together and just completely get one-to-one and grow as a church. I just really love that.
My family could mature into the things of God and an understanding of the Word of God and what the church was meant to be. It's hard to find this And that is really why I love High Street Baptist Church so much.
We got saved 28 years ago on an Easter Sunday in 1995. It was in a church in Miami, Florida. That church helped us grow a little bit, but we never, at least I never felt like I belonged in the church. And when life, kids, work, sickness, and death came in the way, it was easy for us just to stop. Fast forward to 14 years later, 14 years ago, we started attending High Street, and trust me, life, work, kiddos, death, and surgeries have come in the way, but we've never felt the need to even just stop attending. It made us closer because our friends and the people in the church has always felt that this is where we needed to be.
Every Sunday and Wednesday, I look forward to having people to see, friends to see, people to talk to. And I just really enjoy coming and knowing that every time I do come, I have a place where I can talk to people, and if there's a problem, I can always come to people. And it felt like there was a place for me to serve and really just grow my spiritual relationship with the Lord.
I have been going here ever since I was born, so my entire life. I don't know what I would do without this church. It's taught me so many things. It's given me and my family just so many things. I love the people here, the fellowship. It's an amazing church. And I tell everyone that, just come and see, and you'll see it for yourself. So thank you so much for everything you have done for me in my life.
All the praise, all the praise.
All the praise
Goes to Jesus.